Yeah, it's $5,000. And then when they like punch you in the face, you're like, what? Why would you do that? What's wrong with you? That guy's such an asshole. It's a crazy shit. She's telling women they're fucking ugly, fatherless.
He's not the best. And then, you know, it bumps up to 1 million and he beats me and I feel like an idiot.
He's fake. He got 9 comments and 14,000 views on his last video. He was like, oh, Jungle's a bad player. I didn't cheat at all. I didn't cheat during that match. No.
You could have lost a lot more. You could have been the guy that lost 15 million.
And instead of any reasonable reply that she could have ever had, she has a fucking meltdown. And then I get the DM of a lifetime. So this wasn't all.
Yo, what up? What up, John Dorsey? What's going on, Big Pimpin'? You got some things to say. What's going on?
Sir, I'm here to go on a tirade. I'm here to go on a rant. I got some shit to talk about, but first, we have a caller on line 1. As it turns out, T1000, JC, the man you had a heads-up match with at the Lodge.
The T1000.
The T1000. By the way, funny thing, before we bring him in, I wanted to tell you, I don't think you knew this, but the only way I got him to agree to that match is I told him it was a PLO heads-up match, and then on the drive there, I told him that that wasn't the case, and it was no limit hold'em, and there was nothing he could do to stop it. And then you were already there and waiting for him, so...
Yeah, oh, really?
This is pretty fun. Anyhow, JC is on the phone now. Caller on line 1. He's calling for some advice. JC.
What's up?
What's going on, buddy?
I'm just walking home from the gym. Called my buddy.
All right, and we're going to turn this personal phone call into a social media nightmare. What's going on, buddy?
Fantastic. That's great. Nothing at all. I was thinking about making a website, and I just wanted to get your advice.
What was the advice you needed?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, John. I've been playing poker for a living for 10 years. That's all I do.
Wow. Just like Jungleman, who couldn't figure out the headphone situation about 5 minutes
I did figure out the headphones. I figured out the headphones.
It has to involve chips. Otherwise, just forget about it, buddy. Forget about it.
With these kinds of chips.
I saw Jungle learn how to play heads up since we last played.
Jungle, he had one heads up match since the last time you played, I believe. Jungle, I heard a little something about it. It's some like heads up match you had going on. What was that?
Yeah,
it was we played the highest ever recorded cash game, sit and go, whatever you want to call it, for 5 million euros a match, and then it was eventually 6 million euros.
Did you see the 9-7 fold? Did you watch it back on stream and see the 9-7 versus?
I heard about this. Was it you that told me this? Because I had the.
I don't think so. I don't think we've talked about it since.
The 9-7 fold where he had 2 pair.
He had 2 pair. You had a queen, and you blasted. Oh, yeah. You jam river, and he folded.
I was value raising. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a jam. He value raised queen 8.
Yeah. Queen 8 or he had some just a queen. And
hey, if you got the best hand, you can raise as big as you want. If you got the best hand, you can raise. And if they're gonna fold 2 pair when they're not supposed to, or when they like can't have anything better, you can definitely raise as big as you want.
I didn't know if you had talked to him about it, because JC and me were watching it. I was in Austin at his house, and he said, "Oh my God, that's a card read error." And I was like, "I don't think so. The kid's been folding." He was sort of scared. I don't know. He was just monster and under the bed type of shit. He just kept folding big hands to you over and over and over. I was
hoping that was a card reader error.
Yeah, he tried to give him an out. You didn't talk to him about it though, Jungle?
No, I mean obviously he just thought he was.
You didn't talk about.
You didn't say, "Hey, do you remember what?"
You didn't ask the guy you just beat for 15 million. Hey,
what did you have there?
What about this hand you played like shit? Can we talk about this?
Hey, what did you have there?
Want to count your money? Want to count your money? Can you tell
Hey, you know what? You guys can ask him about it. Let's see how that goes.
Do you remember?
Christ, Goob.
Do you remember the first 5 million heads up match I won? What did you have on hand 47?
That is something I would have done in the past, by the way. I have done things like that.
I totally believe that.
I believe that.
Totally believe that.
And then when they like punch you in the face, you're like, what? Why would you do that? What's wrong with you? That guy's such an asshole. It's amazing. So JC, what's this website? Pitch us the idea so somebody can steal it. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about making like a T1K website and putting like the podcast link on it and maybe like some hoodies or merch. I don't know, something like that.
I mean, Jungle has the Jungleverse, and I think I have goobutraining.com. I think identifying all the stuff that you have offer to your user base is step one of when you start to have people that know who you are and what you're doing. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah,
That's important for business.
I didn't know if it was premature. I mean, and my new business just launched. It's peer-to-peer sports betting, juice free.
Well, hang on. While you're doing this, let me just park the website so that I can sell it to you for more than I pay for it.
Nice. Thank you.
No worries. No worries, guys. What were you thinking? Like T1000.com?
No, T1K.
T1K.com? Did you buy it yet?
No, I didn't buy it.
Interesting. Ooh, it's taken.
Is it?
But you can buy it for a broker fee of $100. That's not that bad.
Oh.
Yeah, so that means whoever parked it, they're gonna offer them $100 because they parked it for like
Who's
9
buying
cents.
this stuff, man? Like, what algorithm do they have to find T1000? They're like,
Dude,
let's buy all the poker.
Any like 4-digit and under website names, any combination you think of has been parked and bought because it'll be like say I want to buy T1-K right now, I can buy it for 1 penny and just have it. And then if somebody creates a business or something pops off that's T1-K, some weird drug, prescription, brand, whatever deal that goes through where somebody needs that, they're going to reach out and try to buy it. And then you just, there's people that just make money off of only that. Like you just have to buy the domain from them. They're just parking all of them. Yeah, they're like patent trolls, but like a little more dignified. Slightly.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
I mean, that makes sense when you...
I can buy that website for the... That's about how much money I beat Jungle out of, heads up.
Yeah, you want $100?
I think I won around 100. Still a win.
I remember watching the stream and you just like, it looked like you were drowning the whole time.
I didn't look like I was
I was
drowning.
running kind of hot. Huh?
It was awesome. It was great. Anything Jungle needed, he got.
Never played a heads up hold'em match in my life, and I play the best in the world.
Yeah, it's all down here from here, buddy. All downhill from here.
Well, that's why you're the T1000, right? You're supposed to, be invincible no matter pretty much anything, right? Is that
Yeah, it was
how
kind
it
of a
works?
setup.
Apparently that's true because I won.
Yeah,
It was a marginal
there you
win.
go. See,
Yeah, we won't. So if you compare him to Ollie, I think T1000, it's like transitive properties, right?
I mean, I watched back the stream and I was so outclassed. It was not even funny.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
You got owned. I had fun watching that though, because I usually don't watch you get owned, so it was great. I think
Well,
everybody
you
just enjoyed it.
you could have lost a lot more. You could have been the guy that lost 15 million instead. Rewatch.
Yeah, if we kept
And
playing.
thought, oh fuck, I got owned there again.
Double the stakes. All right. Well, JC, we got some Saudia Khan stuff to talk about. Some Khan.
Yeah.
Wait,
woman
who is
things.
Saudia Khan? Why don't you tell us about the Saudia Khan person?
So Saudia Khan is a man coach, and everybody knows that if you want to be,
Is she not a woman coach also, by the way, or is she only a man
No.
coach?
She only coaches men on how to be better men, how to be a more masculine man, how to be a high value man, and how to attract a high value woman, which is totally normal, right? Like women coach men to be more masculine all the time. It's normal, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
this is a strange
Totally.
idea. I see where you're going with this. It is like, how would a woman know how to be more masculine? I have to, as typically understanding as I am, it just seems like a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, there's no like ideology that I could even branch out on where I would look at this and be like, wow, maybe these guys are getting their money. Like, no, they're not getting their money's worth. She just has to prey on people that didn't have strong male figures in their life. Like, that just has to be what it is. So she sells this course for $8,000 where you can learn to be a better man from Saudia Khan. And
I'm always... Go ahead.
so I covered her because I do Photoshop videos and kind of fake fraud people. And in one of her videos, she's talking about, how much confidence she has and how she's an attractive woman and knows that she is. And she's just so confident in herself. But one of the videos where she's at a seminar, she put this waist filter on. And she's just like walking around and her waist is just like, she looks like the bug from Men in Black, where she's just like all snatched up and everything in the background's fucking moving and it's like crazy. So I did a video on it, and it was sort of like my whole video was a very like light little like jab. It was like, Sadia, like, hey, you're kind of, you know, you're selling this confidence thing, and that here's how you attract high value women, and I'm so confident in myself, but clearly you're not. You're not somebody that these people, men aren't hiring you because you're hot. They're hiring you presumably because you have something to teach them. So what difference does it make what you look like? Why you have to edit? Just stop doing it. And instead of any reasonable reply that she could have ever had, she has a fucking meltdown. She starts attacking all of my followers, calling them animal porn addicts, saying that they're all trolls and that they all buy prostitutes. She said that she had DMs from prostitutes that she knows that I have purchased before. I was like, what the fuck is this lady on about?
I mean, that's
Dude, nuclear level meltdown. And I'm just watching this like whole, like, I thought, because her whole persona is like demure and classy and
Demure.
always dressed well and very diplomatic and well spoken, and you can take her to tea and she'll know where the spoons are supposed to go. And then she's calling people animal porno addict, prostitute loving, just like all sorts of crazy shit. She's telling women they're fucking ugly, fatherless, like just going nuts. She called somebody a faggot, like actual FAGGOT, like Xbox Live type of shit. Just rips it in there. And I'm looking at it like, holy shit. And then I get the DM of a lifetime. So this wasn't all. This is Saudia Khan. She's teaching you how to be a high-value man and attract a high-value woman. She's demure, talks about relationship advice, cheating, and how wrong it is, and all that stuff. I get the DM from a woman who was engaged to a man back in 2021 that lived in Dubai, where Saudia Khan lived and was a school teacher. The woman said, Saudia Khan ruined my life. She was the side chick to my fiancé, and I have proof of it. And she sends me a voice recording where she had confronted Saudia Khan and said, you know, it was like, hey, stop sleeping with my man. This is my man. We're fucking engaged. Fuck off. And Saudia Khan replies, I'll suck his dick anytime I want to. I'll suck his dick on your wedding day, and there's nothing you can do about it. And she boasts about how the fiancé would call Saudia after he hung out with his fiancé to come bang her. And then
that's
she
pretty
sent me all...
gnarly.
Dude, she sends me all these text messages where Saudia herself is bragging about what an awesome, epic side chick she is. She doesn't bother you, doesn't give you any stress. You can just come over and fuck me at 11 o'clock at night. Like, just all this crazy shit. And I post it. And dude, there's all across YouTube right now. There's a bunch of YouTubers that are covering it, talking about it. Because it's like, it's just such a big switch. She's selling this person of like, reserved, modest, loyal, and in reality she's like this demon fucking proud side chick that's like backdooring some girl and getting these guys on to, dude, crazy shit. So, you know, in summary, if you want to pay $8,000 to learn how to be a better man from Saudia Khan,
if you just call her a name on the internet, she might call you.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part. So I did
I heard about that.
Dude, so she charges $8,000, right, for these phone calls to like talk to her one-on-one so she can coach you. She was calling any of my followers who would go and like leave a troll comment, like they were calling her side chick Sadia. So anybody who would leave that comment, she would get in their DMs and hit the call button over and over and over again until they picked up. And so I got all these screen recordings of her just like call bombing these people, and I was like, hey guys, yeah, if you want to save $8,000, I mean, you really can. All you got to do is just troll her and she'll call you right away. Fuck the 8,000. So yeah, the jig is up. She's really she might have to go back to teaching. That's what she did before. That's about it. One other funny thing that I haven't talked about, there's a YouTuber that covered the Saudia Khan story, and she showed me an interaction between her and Saudia, where she reached out and was like, hey Saudia, like, you know, there's all these allegations, like, you want to talk about it? What's going on? And Saudia replies, and there's so many things that she's been accused of, right? Like being the side piece, being a fake, editing her photos, like all this stuff, all these accusations I've made. And Saudia replied and she said,
Hi guys, I'm Dan Cates, and you may know me from poker as Jungleman. And now I'd like to give you the keys to that success so that you can have success in those games as well, and in fact win the game of life. And that begins with freedom.
And you want to have the community to help you to get there. Join the Jungleverse now. We've got many of the tools and many of the links towards the best stuff that's out there in the poker market, and I'm committed to helping you guys become real champions of the game and make your dreams come true. That's my goal for you all. Join here. I'm helping us all work together to make a better future for everyone.
They're saying that I'm a prostitute. I'm definitely not a prostitute. I've never... And just like start talking about how she's totally not a prostitute at all.
What?
And I'm reading this message like, I never said that, and I don't think anybody else
it's not like
did.
anyone said that. Well, that's so strange.
But it would be like, just to give a crazy example, if I had talked about your and T1000's heads up match, and the first thing you started saying was, oh yeah, I didn't cheat at all. I didn't cheat during that match. No, I definitely did not cheat. It was not rigged in my favor. There was, and it would be like, Jungle, like, yo, we were just talking about the match. What do you mean, bro? And you're like, yeah, I definitely didn't cheat. What are you talking about? Why are you accusing me? It would be the same shit. Like, nobody ever... Like, I didn't call her a prostitute. She's like, I'm definitely not one! So now I have...
She's good at PR.
She's great at PR.
Yeah, so she's exaggerating the situation to make it unrealistic.
No, bro. Dude, nobody even talked about it. She made us think about it.
Yeah, she's trying to protect her brand.
I think she's not protected her brand at all, buddy. She's definitely a torpedo pointed at the ground. It hit the ground for sure. So yeah, that's Saudia Khan, bro. That's Saudia Khan.
She should go into reality TV.
She should go into a quiet room for like 3 days and then come out, and she'll probably be a lot more normal than she is right now. Dan, what was the thing you did where you went to silence for like 72 hours or some shit?
A dark retreat.
Yeah, plug that, Sadia. Let's go, Sadia. You need it. Just get away. Put the phone down for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
If
so
in the jungle, I would want to go to a dark retreat.
Yeah. How do you guys have a match coming? Does he want a rematch or what's the deal there?
you mean Aussie?
Yeah.
I think he'll eventually play. I don't know if he's gonna play straight away. I mean, I know he's getting coached. I don't know what he's gonna. I have some ideas of what might happen next, but I think after this he's gonna he was just laying low for a little while, playing 500K, sit and goes. Actually, let me tell you the story how this started. I was not feeling too great, and I was laying in my room in Bombay, and I get a text saying, "Oh, this guy Aussie Katola wants to play for 500K on a stream." And I think to myself, "Who the fuck is this?" And what? This is some online guy, I guess. And I just go back to sleep.
He was at the Triton, the stop right before you, and he played in the main 100K and made it to like heads up with Patrick Antonius, I think, and then he made it heads up with the Wizard guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
like
that's such a funny match.
Yeah,
it's such a funny match.
It was beautiful. I think he was Final Four with Antonius, the Wizard guy, and whatever, and then it was Antonius and the Wizard head up, and then there was one where he was head up with the Wizard, and it was just fucking pants on head retard. It was amazing, bro.
He could be pretty crazy. So I just assumed, because there's lots of online guys who have some success, they come out and now they start playing 100Ks, and they're often from Europe somewhere, and they have these exotic names like from Finland or from I don't know, literally like just insert a country like Russia or whatever, or Belarus, and that was my first interpretation. Someone texts me and says, "Oh man, this guy, you got to play this guy. This guy is, yeah, he's not the best." And then it bumps up to 1 million, and he beats me, and I feel like an idiot. Like, why did I lay this guy a bit of juice? Because he was playing like halfway decent, I thought. Then runs around to Cyprus, I get a message of like, oh, I'll see who wants to play you and play you for enormous money. So I like broke all my plans to play him at Cyprus. But I'm thinking, man, this guy plays halfway decent with this juice. He's gonna beat me.
Now you're talking about you played the first match that was on that other live stream in Bombay, right? And that was for $1 million. You lost that one, and that was just the one. And I remember watching that. And this was like a week later. You're in Montenegro or somewhere. Where's the next one at?
Cyprus. The next one's at Cyprus. It's like it's about a week later, and then he decides he wants to keep bumping it up. I actually lost the third one. I think it was no. Yeah, I lost the second one, and I lost the third one in Cyprus for $3 million, and I was feeling like really not great about it. At this point, we're kind of stuck a lot, right? And he was like, "Oh, let's play for 5 million euros now." And
I remember that. Then you were up on him $1 million, right? After that one.
Well, I was up. What's 5 plus 1 minus 3 plus 1? No, I was up 2 million ish, and then he's wants to play another 5 million, then a 6 million, and yeah, those are the ones you really want to win, guys. You want to win the 5 to 6, and like let them think they've got their favorite for the first 1 million.
Now, what happened after the 6 million one? Because I was watching it, and every time he'd like get up and be like, "I'll be back in 10 minutes," and then just sit down and be like, "We're playing." What happened after the 6? Did he tap out, or did you say you want to play? How did you handle this? Did you say let's play again, or did you just waiting on his lead?
All right, well, you know what? When you beat someone out of the biggest loss recorded ever, when they're awake for 48 hours and they're telling you "fuck you" when you try to negotiate like a more reasonable markup or whatever, or juice, you can go ahead and say, no, let's play a little more. Which, by the way, someone did that to me, and I told them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Someone did that to me. No, dude. We need you to stay and play. No, come on, play some more. Play another 45 minutes. I told him to go fuck himself. So, you can go ahead and try that one.
Yeah. So after the 6, you were like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. I don't blame him. And then he got them sleep, I'm sure. And I saw you played a cash game the day after. It's just insane.
Hey, I gotta dip out, boys.
Yeah.
You guys have a good time.
T1000. See you later. Thanks for joining the show.
T1000 shouldn't have to sleep. That's what I would think. It's really.
You know what? I think he's lying.
I do have to shower though. I do have to shower.
All right, that's even more bizarre. That a robot would need to shower, buddy. There's no sweat glands. The fuck out of here.
I need an oil change.
More reasonable. See you, buddy.
Yeah, so after he played for like 100K, which I'm sure he was going to be playing real serious for 100K.
I saw that he dumped like 6 buy-ins and then was like, "See you boys later," and just got up and left. Like, what a stud, bro. So you didn't know about his like? Do you know what he runs and his empire and all that stuff?
I don't really understand. He's got like a free casino now where it's called duel.com, where it doesn't charge any VIG for a lot of the casino aspects. I don't know how it makes money. I know he has that, but he must have made money from something else.
CSGO. So there's like,
related.
Yeah, it's like a crypto casino, and then there's CSGO, and it's like kids gambling kind of. The only thing I can really relate it to is, do you ever heard of the game Team Fortress 2 back in the day?
Team Fortress 2? No.
It's like a first-person shooter that has like all these different character builds. It's sort of like kind of Fortnite-ish thing, but there were these hats in the game that had value, and it was just a thing that your character would put on, like just a fucking baseball hat or like a cowboy hat or something. But there were all these different varieties of them, and some of them were worth money, and some of these hats were worth like thousands and thousands of dollars, and it created this weird economy where people like paid their rent through just like trading and owning these hats. And what he does is somehow related. It's like CSGO has their own economy and trading economy, and there are items in the game worth thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And his casino sort of works in hand with that. He has like the biggest empire of it all time. Yeah, he's that guy when it comes to CSGO.
That's so weird.
It's a weird place to make a ton of money. I mean, think of all the kids that have access to their mom's credit cards, man. Like, fuck. There's a lot of people playing Steam, buddy.
Yeah,
Gabe
no, you're
Newell's a
right, Steam.
billionaire.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't he just working like an economy that's created by these games? That sounds like what you're talking about.
Something, and I mean, he's got. I think the CS:GO casino he has, CS:GO Empire, whatever it is. I think it's crypto funded or some weird shit like that. I don't know. He just has
Oh,
very interesting ways of making tons of money through like unconventional paths. Yeah, he's a guy that definitely doesn't need poker, which is great. Great for the game.
great if he's really into poker. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's trying to get better. You can kind of see he's learning. But he's missing the mark a little bit. The mark's over here. Sometimes he's over there. Sometimes he's over here.
I mean, it's amazing to be fearless and sit with $6 million and play and to request one of the best heads up guys of all time. Like, it's pretty funny. It's pretty. I had somebody DM me, and there somebody I've played with at like lowers, like like 2.5 before, and they said something about you at the table, I guess. And he was like, "Oh, Jungle's a bad player or something." And I said something like, "Jungle's like probably one of the best heads up players that's ever walked the earth. Like, you're kind of retarded for saying that." And I didn't remember this interaction, but he DMs me while your match is happening or right after your match for the whatever, and he's like, "Oh, bro, you were so right. We remember this conversation we had," and I was like, "Dude, like, why?" Like, why are you talking to me right now? Like, oh my god, yeah, I'm right now. after this victory, I'm totally right now, and wasn't right before. Like, some people are stupid, bro. Some people are stupid. He's like, yeah, Jungle's just such a fish. Like, okay, bud. Like, yep, it's not how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me, almost 2 decades, but I think I'm mostly over that. It's more annoying when like people are supposed to be smart then say stupid things, but at some point it's starting to hit me that what smart people like apparently Sadia Khan thought she was smart, do stupid things a lot of the time. So
Buddy,
okay, now I'm getting around to the idea.
Khan heads up. Sadia Khan heads up with Jungleman. Let's see what happens.
Well, I don't know how we're gonna work that one, make that one happen. Maybe by like putting her on the podcast.
She blocked me. She won't talk to me. She would call and bother everybody that would comment or anything, and just blocked me. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, this takes all my fun away."
That's a bad beat. That's what we call a bad beat.
All I want to do is continue to talk to her so I can keep clipping stuff and making videos, and she just fucking takes it away from me. So like everybody's sending me their DMs, and I'm like, no, like if she would have called me, I'd pick that shit up. I'm recording it. We're making content. Like, come on, I got to get her saying some crazy shit. She just took it away from me.
It seems like she could have just like straight up ignored you, or ignored what happened, and it was totally fine. Or she could have, I don't know, just been like, "You're right, man," or whatever.
Dude,
or
I would
just
have never, ever would have gotten any of the messages I got if she, one, didn't just absolutely bomb harass everybody who left a comment, and two, if she could have put out a thing and been like, "Hey, man, you're right. I don't know why I put that waste filter on, but that's really not cool of me, and I probably shouldn't do that in the position that I'm in."
Well, that would be like the thing she's supposed to do, but...
Or say nothing. I don't know, just don't even reply. Like, if you don't even reply, I'm on to some other shit the next day. I'm at, like, video 6 with this girl, bro. All the YouTubers got a hold of it this week, too. Somebody sent me, there was these two guys, they have, like, 2-3 million on YouTube, and they dropped a video, like, an hour and a half ago on it, and it's just going fucking nuts. A bunch of people I know reached out, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're on..." It's, like, Abba and Bombay or something. They're, like, huge YouTubers.
What is that?
It's some YouTube channel.
Yeah, I saw... Huh?
It's like these two black guys that just like comment on stuff and they laugh about stuff, and they're just like going nuts on it. They're like, "Oh, side piece Sadia." It's so funny. They do a good job. They link me in the bio too, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm not really huge on ruining people's... That's one of my biggest turnoffs personally. There's not a whole lot. If I like someone, there's not a whole lot that turns me off, but ruining someone's marriage is definitely one of the things that I would have thought.
Pretty messed up. I mean, the quote, "I will suck his dick on your wedding day," pretty hard quote, pun intended. That goes pretty hard. But it does make her a bad person, so...
Sorry, I would say that puts... That plus calling everyone names that commented on a YouTube video is definitely in the bad person category.
Yeah. If it was like, if there was like a woman commenting, she'd be like, "You're fatherless, you're a prostitute, you're a hoe." And if it was a man, she'd be like, she told me, she's like, the one comment she did leave before she blocked me, she said, "You're 5'1", bald, and you don't know how to get a woman." And so I replied with a montage of me and my very beautiful woman, like, hanging out and pictures of us together at events and shit. She didn't like that. She didn't like that.
Well, she doesn't seem to like being wrong. I would never imagined.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Really shocking.
Do you know how I found out about her, though? Some guy came up to me at an event I was recently at, and he's like, "Oh, dude, like, do you know about Saudia Khan? She's amazing. She helped me. She saved my life." And I asked him what he meant by that, and he's like, "Oh, she's a man coach." And immediately I'm like, okay, this isn't right. This doesn't make any sense. I was like, she's a man coach? Yeah, she teaches you how to be a high-value man. I'm like, how much should you pay this broad? I didn't say broad, but how much should you pay this woman? And he said, oh, like $6K. And I was like, okay, show me her page. And he showed me her page, and I just took a mental screenshot of it. And then, like, a week later, I checked it, and the first thing I found was this video of her with her waist all fucked up, and I was like, bingo, got him. Got him. Something doesn't seem right here. And, yeah, then the nuke went off, and here we are.
It seemed like you tugged the string that unraveled the string of crazy shit, I guess.
As far as videos that I covered, this one was, like, so mild. So, like, not even intense at all. And she just turned it into, like, the biggest nuke on her life. Just turned it. Turned herself dead, buddy. Turned herself dead.
I don't know. It's just no one really cares that much if like someone's waist is like perfect or not. Or
the problem is nobody even remembers that that's what the original video was about. They all just remember her fucking crash out. Like she had a meltdown, like a whole temper tantrum for the last 72 hours, and that's all they remember. And now they're like, side piece.
Is she still going? Well, the side piece is a much bigger scandal than... Like, no one cares if...
So she reached out... The woman who sent me all the side piece stuff, apparently Sadia was denying that was true. And then, I didn't post who the woman was, by the way. I posted no identifying information on who that woman was. I just posted recordings from the call and the text message, because the woman had went through her man's phone and had a bunch of pictures of the phone like this, and took pictures of the text he was sending to Sadia. So it had none of this woman's identifying information. She reaches out to me this morning and says, Sadia's coming after me, threatening me, calling my workplace. So, like, for me, that's enough that, like, it's confirmed. Like, how would Sadia know who this woman... If it's not true, how would you know who to go harass? You just guessed it was one random person?
Also, she's the bad guy in this situation. She's the bad girl. She's ruining her marriage. What's she's mad.
She just ruined this chick's life, and then now she's threatening her. Like, come on, bro, come on, like Jesus. But yeah. But you know, as an added benefit, though, that the male fiance, he's now selling a course, $8,000, how to have a fiance and a side piece too. So, gentlemen out there, if you want to learn to be a man. $8,000. I'll put you in touch. And we're back. 1982, The Wrath of Khan. Wow, dude, you just gave me a great idea.
What's that?
I need to make like a funny movie poster with The Wrath of Khan and put Saudia Khan's face on it.
Oh my god.
That's so good. That is so good. I gotta call the editor. Oh, there's gonna be something crazy I could do there. Something crazy. Like 5 Star Trek nerd fans will get it that are approximately our age, and everybody else will be like, "The fuck is this? What is going on here?"
Wasn't there like wasn't it a mainstream movie though? I forget.
It was a mainstream movie in 1982. So, you know.
Oh.
Yes, but no. It's been a minute.
There's been a few big Star Trek movies, but anyway, yeah. So what's going on with her now? She's still on the rage. Like I would think at some point she'd I've been on the rage a bit too for a little bit more serious stuff. This stuff, not half as crazy, but
if I were to guess, she's pretty upset still because it kind of started as like a very small thing, and now it's just spiraled into like a huge interest of a bunch of people. So like whatever it was, it used to be just consolidated to my page. Now it's like everywhere. Like a ton of YouTube people are covering it. There's like all these the psych like there's a ton of people in the psychology world because she masquerades as a psychologist, and I'm forgetting just elements of this fucking story. As it turns out, she's not a licensed psychologist to practice, but she sells it as like if you go to her site, it's like sadiapsychology.com is her website, something like that, something Saudia Psychology, maybe it's like Saudia Khan Psychology, but she sells herself as a psychologist, but she is not able to practice. So like she can't sell you a clinical hour because she is not registered in the UK to do that. She's not registered in the US to do that. She's not registered in the UAE to do that. She can't do that.
I didn't know that was a thing. So what is she selling exactly? Like, what is her claim that she helps people's lives? Like, there's any truth to it?
Coaching. Like I could sell you mentorship and coaching. Nothing. There's no it's not a regulated term.
If you happen to play some live poker, you got to know what the rake is. You got to know what realistic win rates are. You got to know this kind of stuff. Speaking of which, on the Jungleverse, we provide many resources to help many of you up-and-coming players in order to avoid many pitfalls that many people play, also to avoid getting cheating. We provide some details of what to look out for. We have a map of what the best online sites are to play at and why, and what kind of games you're looking for. If you want to try your luck and try to strike it rich playing tournaments, why not? The math's a bit against you. We have the resources for that too.
So I could be like, Dan, $14,000 an hour for man mentorship, and there's no regulated whatever. But if I say, Dan, $14,000 an hour and I can diagnose your personality disorder, then I'm in deep water because I'm not a licensed whatever that would have, psychotherapist to diagnose your whatever personality disorder somebody might have. So she knows what she can say and what she can't say, and she knows she can pretend, use the words.
Apparently, she doesn't know that because
she's a little retarded, And by the way, that word's back. I just want to establish that word is back.
That word's safe.
It's on the menu again. It's safe again. I did a video the other day and I said it in it, and I was like, you know what? It would be a nice time to go out. If I get canceled, I get canceled. Just testing the water. And it was fine. Did over like 1 million views, and nobody said anything about it. So, coast is clear.
It's a very
Live.
risky way to try. I don't say it. I've been actively removing it from my vocabulary just because I didn't see any benefit of it really. All the curse words are a little bit more difficult. I found there's just no substitute for those. But yeah, it is kind of the whole coaching world is kind of ridiculous, and
instead of saying ridiculous, there's another word you could use there, Dan.
In this case, I wasn't even thinking of it. But it's even in poker, there's loads of people that charge crazy amounts and aren't worth it in all kinds of directions. But it's in the real world too. It's in business. People charge insane amounts.
Dude, I reached out to a guy about coaching and whatever, and I asked him oh, hey, what are your rates? And I'm in the fitness space, I sort of know what to expect, a few hours of your time or a phone call, whatever it is. And he hits me with, it's $5,000 for 3 or 4 phone calls, maybe 5 phone calls.
Oh, that's nothing, dude. I've heard way crazier prices than that. I don't even know if I want to. Yeah, man. What is it going to be on these calls?
What am I going to learn in an hour on a phone call? Or maybe it was even a half hour. It was absurd.
I'm going to call one person out, but I don't know if their time is worth this much or not. I'm going to say I don't know, but okay, well, this is the most crazy one I've heard. But even I'm going to go for the build up first because I don't want to call these other people out because they seem like nice people overall. And
Saudia Khan seemed like a nice person, by the way. She seemed like a nice person before all this.
Well, everyone's got problems. Yeah, she clearly had a lot more simmering under the rug. If she's calling everyone, prostitute or whatever father is for some reason. Yeah. What is this? Yeah. Well, one person wanted $20,000 for 5 hours. I don't want to call them out. They've been such a nice person on the whole. And maybe it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it, dude. I don't know because he's
Do they?
it.
No, be honest.
He's
Do they have
killing
sex
it.
with you in this hour? Like, do you get to have sex with them?
Well, it's a guy. I guess like it could be a celebrity appearance. I guess.
I didn't care. I wasn't asking about the gender. Just $4,000 an hour. Like,
Well,
people,
go ahead.
you could probably pay somebody to kill somebody else for like $4,000.
It was yeah. Well, like, it gets
An
even
hour
crazier
of
than
good time?
this, dude.
I
for
think I
an
know who
hour,
you're talking about. By the way.
yeah, you might know that guy. So there's another one for YouTube. I paid only $1,000.
Does he kind of resemble Master Roshi?
Mr. Roshi, no, he doesn't.
Okay, never mind. Different guy.
I don't think so. Well, whatever. I'll go straight to the 60. Well, wait, shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So there's one guy who for business, he's killing it out of this planet. When I read his Instagram posts, and I might, if depending on the cost of his business stuff, I might at least check out his stuff at his community. And for 1 hour of this guy's time, how much do you think it costs for 1 hour to talk to this guy?
What are his credentials?
Well, he's like one of the most successful business people there are. Let's put it like that.
I don't know. $1,000, $2,000.
You think it costs $2,000? That's like low level. That's like mediocre. That's like
what is
just
his
you're just like
actual
a decamillionaire or something.
What is he charging?
$60,000 an hour.
No.
For what?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, dude. I need some good fucking questions. I need some good.
Now, is this like a clinical hour where it's technically 45 minutes? Like, what the fuck? How?
Oh,
that
this
means
one's
he like what? How is it? How is that worth it?
I need to properly pronounce this guy's name. It might be. I guess it might be worth it. Like, how much would Elon Musk charge? Right?
What's his name?
Because
I'm looking him up.
Tom Bilyeu. He's the founder of Yes Theory. For
Tom
what it's worth,
B-I-L.
I don't know how to say his name precisely. I can't knock him 100%. All I can say is, that seems like
Thomas
a really
Bragg.
big amount. Huh?
Is it Thomas Bragg? Is that it?
No, Thomas Bilyeu.
Thomas B.
He seems very smart. He seems like he's doing lots of things right, man.
Tom.
60,000 an hour. I don't know, man.
I'm looking at his Instagram right now. 1.9 million followers. 1.9 million followers. Last video achieved a staggering 14,000 views. This guy's doing something wrong. It's fake. He's fake. He got 9 comments and 14,000 views on his last video, and he has 1.9 million followers. He's buying followers. This guy, total shites. That's full of shit right there. That's full of shit.
That
his
definitely
stuff.
sounds like fake engagement for sure.
Well, he doesn't have. That's the thing. He doesn't even have any engagement. Like, you have 1.9 million people on your page, and you can't get more than 15,000 people to watch a video you posted today. Like, I just posted. I have none. I've less than 1 million. I have way less than he has. I just posted a video a few hours ago, and it's at 300K almost, with thousands of comments and shares and shit. He can't like, dude. Buddy's cooking the books. I don't trust anything. I don't trust anything anymore. Buying the followers. What's going on? And he's got Kevin O'Leary on somehow? Or maybe not. Maybe
Dude, he's like talking to all the big time people. He's got his latest videos with Andrew Huberman.
You know what?
I'm watching it.
He kind of looks like a zombie from The Walking Dead, though. So.
All right, well, I don't know. It seems like he must be doing something right, but yeah, 1 billion exit. I don't know. I can't comment. I know it clearly is.
You always have to.
That's clear. Huh?
You always have to like question though, like if you
I did question.
exited.
I did.
If you exited for $1 billion, Why are you online selling a fucking shiesty program? Why are you trying to get people to pay for your time? You exited for $1 billion. I exit for $1 billion tomorrow. I'm sorry, Dan. Nobody's ever gonna hear from me ever again. My phone, don't need it anymore.
I can give you the reason for myself. I didn't care until one day it hit me. Oh, this is actually leading to one of the best things I could possibly do is actually help people in poker. It's not, but I'm not charging, crazy ass amounts.
That reminds me, what does it cost to join the Jungleverse?
It's $30 a month for beginners. Actually, we're reworking the whole beginners onboarding platform because we realized that it needs to be done in a different kind of way to engage them properly. And then I believe currently it's $150 a month for the more intermediate and to get the more higher level. And we're debating hiring an onboarding team for all the beginners.
Now, Dan, how many hours are in a month? I'm kidding.
Huh?
$30 sounds like a deal. I mean, I could pay
$5,000
for 5 phone calls, or I could spend $30 and have access to your community. Like that's, I don't know, man. I have a tough decision here. I think if I'm a recreational player trying to get better, real tough decision.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't believe in overcharging loads of things and charging as much as possible. That's not. I don't think that's how it should be. I think it should be a deal.
Buddy, you're never going to make it in the social media coaching space if you don't rake your clients over the coals and try to extract every last fucking dollar from them. I can't believe... You should be encouraging people in the Jungleverse to take loans against their homes right now to pay you for your coaching. That's what you should be doing.
I can't tell if you're serious or not.
I'm totally joking.
Okay, all right. Well, I thought we were trying to help people or not trying to make them go bankrupt and like...
No, refinance your homes! Pay me to learn. It's funny because you're charging like no money at all to have access to this, and I'm in the Jungleverse, this community that's like pretty helpful, good community. Meet people in there that are just in the same level as you. There's good guidance. There's good stuff that rolls out. You get to see it first. You're charging $30 a month for that, and then you are playing the highest stakes games that have ever existed and winning in them. And then you got these fucking jokers that aren't doing that well and are charging substantially more saying I'm a coach. Like, fuck that, man. Fuck that. Fuck everything about that. Enter the Jungleverse. Fuck you, 5K, 60K. This guy's not a poker player, though, right? This guy's just a charlatan, right?
Well, I wouldn't say he's a charlatan. I'm like, he had a 1 billion exit, right? Like, he's charging large amounts, but I don't know how bad or good it is. I don't know if it's life-changing or not. It seems like a lot. I will say that
it's a little suspect. I'm a little suspicious at why
it's definitely sus. The whole fake engagement thing, for what it's worth, I was pushed and tricked into the fake engagement. I got some fake followers. I don't know how to get rid of them on Instagram only. I no longer believe in that model, but I'm not like for sure. This guy's like wildly.
Well, you're also not charging $60K for an hour of your time. That's a little different.
I don't know shit in business. Let's put so there's that. Like in poker, I can do whatever, but in business, this guy's should be at least mostly the real deal.
Jesus Christ. Well, buddy, thanks for having me on today. I guess we can wrap it here. If you want to spend $60,000 an hour, you can go to his website. If you want to spend $5,000 for 5 calls, you can DM me. I'll give you the contact of that charlatan. And if you want to spend $30 a month to enter the Jungleverse, what do they do, Dan? Is it enterthejungleverse.com? Is it really that?
It's wait, what do you mean by that? Yeah, that's what the website is.
I'm teeing it up, buddy. This is an ad. Come on, I'm teeing you up.
Oh yeah.
Hit the ball, buddy.
Oh yeah. Well, the $30 a month. Well, working on a new beginners course to help beginners get up to pace because we realized we kind of overshot it and we gave them a bit higher level stuff. And that was, now we realize, okay, that's actually for the more intermediate. But there's all kinds of resources that are firstly coaching material, but also supplementary to what people need that they don't get from other places in the poker world, such as a community aspect. We're working on actually like putting together active leaders for engaging with smaller communities, something like a rate calculators there. a map of many of the different games. We have jobs board, all these other kinds of things that are helpful to be more successful. In the future, there'll be more layouts of what other kind, or more descriptions of areas where you can play in and make an actual living doing poker. But that's a lot of the stuff for the beginner level. There's more stuff. There's more stuff at the higher level, like an advanced course, seminars, all that good stuff. There's also like low rake free roll games, that kind of thing too. I mean, the idea is to give people options in order to become financially free. That's the whole point of the Jungleverse.
I love that. Enter thejungleverse.com. $30 gets you a lot, guys. I'll see you there.
Hi guys, I'm Dan Cates, and you may know me from poker as Jungleman. And now I'd like to give you the keys to that success so that you can have success in those games as well, and in fact win the game of life. And that begins with freedom.
And you want to have the community to help you to get there, join the Jungleverse now. We've got many of the tools and many of the links towards the best stuff that's out there in the poker market, and I'm committed to helping you guys become real champions of the game and make your dreams come true. That's my goal for you all. Join here. I'm helping us all work together to make a better future for everyone.